Hello,
Speed.
hello, hello, friends. Welcome to episode 74 of The Dice That Binds Us. Come check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, maybe Instagram? Maybe.
Someday.
Who knows? Someday. Um, yeah, we're just gonna hop right back into it. Hope you all enjoy the show. If you do, please leave us a like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it. And we definitely read everyone. We will get back to you. We love you all so much. Thank you. I'll turn it over to our wonderful DM, Alex, for the recap.
Hey, thanks. That was well done, Devin. No notes. Good work. Let's do a recap of last week. Nothing important happened,
As always.
but stuff happened. Moving forwards, no, I'm never going to get tired of it.
You mixed it up this week a little
I
bit.
did. I made you think I wasn't going to do it, but then I did it anyways. My sense of humor is atrocious, and I understand that. I don't apologize. Recap of last week. Y'all met a new member of the 10.
Miss
Decim.
Bridges.
Yes, Desm, the member of the 10.
Is it Desm or Zezim?
Zezim.
Okay.
I think you're correct.
Zesum. Because it's
Yeah.
like Zexim, but with an S instead
yes,
of an
yes. And I didn't realize it until after I said it out loud that I went, Kingdom Hearts did. Beans.
Oh no, that means Zexim's this 10's nobody.
There you go. This colossal blue-scaled dragon was raining elemental energies of various kinds down onto the city of Waterdeep after being awoken by an unnamed individual and their hammer.
We definitely didn't do a bad.
Based off of a brief message sent very quickly by one Tumult when everything started to go down,
Thank God.
a few things took shape. One, with the quick thinking of Lysander, I believe, telling Olan to go fix the breath weapon, Olan was able to save a chunk of the city for a time, while you guys were all able to move up and have a conversation. Tumult just walked back from the ship very, very, very slowly. So unfortunately missed the several hours of recovering people and saving hundreds of lives from the city of Waterdeep as this dragon was raining down chaos. Extremely well done. Now, that several hour break in chaos was caused, of course, by Kawak Saul, who showed up, promptly began to beat the shit out of Zexim. Now you got me fucking it up. And Zexim, battered, bloody, broken, returned to the city of Waterdeep to create a new nest for herself. The party tried to peacefully intervene many, many times, but unfortunately, due to some low dice rolls scattered into the mix, or just not quite high enough dice rolls quite into the mix.
Yeah, a lot were pretty good.
You were trying to convince a creature based off of its nature to go against that nature.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I know. I have to set DCs, and sometimes those DCs have to be 30.
Understandable.
You all tumbled aside, but with the help of Soup, Phil, and Gum Gum, engaged in combat with the 10. Zessim. A near fatal encounter for many of you, but only one fatality. One to Partos the third.
Hi.
Who, of course, because it is my party, did not actually die, but came back due to a major sacrifice on Lysander's part. The sacrifice of his shield guild pact.
And Zach did point out, for those at home who are going to comment it, Tapartus's name was in fact in Tumult's book, so should not have died. But I think it was a cool narrative moment. We're keeping it.
If Zach wanted to be there for his book to work, he shouldn't have had his power supply fail. So
It's automatic. I don't have to enforce it.
I'm just saying, you weren't here to remind me it was a thing.
Pedal on
And-
that bike faster, man.
I bet from here on out, everybody marks down in their notes of "I'm in Tumult's book," so that they know for the future.
Because it's
Big
everyone
letters.
in the party
It's-
but Tumult, right?
Yeah, everyone but me and Gum Gum. So it's everyone in
Zach, put
everyone in the
Gum Gum
party
in
and
that
then
book.
Gum Gum. No, Gum Gum is in the book. That's why I'm not in the book.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, because we also discovered collectively that Gum Gum is a most powerful power source, and we don't know why we didn't bring him sooner. We forgot he was level 20.
Gum Gum is a monster.
Oh, I've known the whole
Damn.
time. Did you guys forget that he killed us or you?
Yes.
Well, I missed that fight
we
too.
did.
Gum Gum, while it being a level 20, also has a +3 antimatter rifle because
We
he was
we
designed to murder you and then stay dead.
got a lot of things to remember. Okay.
I'm just saying. But after the onslaught, for viewer and player knowledge, the aspect of destruction
It's gone. It went away.
was absorbed into one Argus.
No, it wasn't.
Argus O'Bannon?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Go through
But-
and name all of our last names, Alex. Go.
Lysander Elias, Tapartos, Garagak,
Yeah.
Tom, and Olt. I don't remember either of their surnames.
Last name is Alt. First name is Tum.
There you go. Yeah, see, there you go. Ileana, something with a V?
I think I remember it.
Well, and you say it before Devin corrects me. Devin, that Zoom chat message means nothing to me.
Wolfwood.
Vash.
Wolfwood.
There you go. Listen, I got most of you. And I blame Ileana for being such a recent addition to the party. How was I supposed to remember that a year ago? You know,
Yeah,
it's, it's too many sessions. I
You
can't
also
remember.
got my first and middle name, but you did not get my last name.
Oh,
The
you're
third?
Tapartos the third is your middle name.
Tapartos,
Also
Tapartos the
Tapartos.
third.
Is your
The
last
third.
name the third?
Yes.
Is your entire family the third?
Tapartos the third. Yes.
That's not what you just said.
Anyway,
You added a Tapartos in there. Oh
It's
my
canon,
God.
Alex.
You all, after the fight, made your way back to the ship for a restful evening, although rest was hard to find, knowing that many people had just died. The city of Waterdeep was destructed to near nothingness, and
mini Bothans died to bring us the city.
yeah, exactly.
God,
Exactly.
Ivan signed the book back at November of 2020 or episode 13. We've had Ailey for a long chunk of time. I just scrolled back because I was like, I want to know, when did that happen? It feels very recent. It wasn't.
62 episodes ago. I'm sorry.
Her last name literally never comes up. It's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even think I've ever heard it before.
I only know it because I made the intro.
That's true. There you go. But my friends, as we hop back in, you are all on the boat, the ship, the hoopty, if you will.
Coda, did I ever remake the intro? Does it still say Anook? Ah!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't remake it for a while because it's like it'll be a bit until Argus is introduced. Oops. I'll do that eventually.
You're fine. My friends, as always, the world is now yours.
Back on the boat.
The next morning.
I'm gonna just stay in my room for a while.
I'm gonna cast glibness on myself.
What is glibness, Zach? For the viewers at home.
Let me put it in here real quick.
Let me cast the audacity.
For an hour until the spell ends, whenever I make a charisma check, I can replace the number I roll with a 15. Additionally, no matter what I say, magic that would determine if I'm telling the truth indicates that I'm being truthful.
Oh,
I don't like that.
just expect, hey, we're gonna get into conversations and I want to lie about them.
Oh, he's lying to us.
Huh?
Oh, I know.
Who said I'm talking to you?
Zach, what are you doing with that glibness? You have an
Oh,
hour.
I'm pulling out a sending scroll. Or sending stone, because he has a stone. And I'm going to talk to Coaxall. Or attempt to. If no one else is doing anything.
I'm just moping.
I feel like we can start here because everybody else had a pretty blank look on their face when I said the world was yours. So we'll start here. Give people time to think about what they want to do.
Do you want to tell me who that was? That you came to stop?
You're really about to call out another member of the 10 after we got our asses kicked.
Attitude.
No response.
Like, look, I don't know where you disappeared to, but as I said, we need to meet in person to talk about this. So,
Fuck, I was joking, but Tummel did cast the audacity.
as requested again, location.
The part of Argus today is being played by Tumult.
Roll a persuasion check.
Wow.
I roll it with advantage because I'm doing it to a dragon. You gave me advantage on everything dragon related after the 6-month time skip.
Although it is one of the 10.
Dragon's a dragon.
First roll was pretty mighty anyway.
I was at 11, but I can make that a 15, so 26.
Coaxal comes and destroys Waterdeep.
I'm not gonna
What's
lie
left?
to you. I'm gonna level with you. I forgot you got a plus 11, not a plus 10.
No.
And so I made the DC 26. Because you have to roll higher. You have to roll higher than that 15 to make this work.
Yeah, but plus 11 in persuasion and deception.
Turns out I'm a dummy.
Because you gave me an Iron Stone of Mastery, so I have a +1 to my proficiency.
Yeah, and I forgot about that. Yep. There you go.
God damn.
Where are you when you send this message?
In my room.
You're just in your room on the boat?
It would be in B's mansion, yeah.
Okay. Is this door open, door closed? Are you being
Door
private?
is closed, and my room is like at the very end away from everything else. Like it
Okay.
always has been.
Okay. Fair enough. Hear a voice from behind you. Then talk.
Well, it looks like you don't want to talk about whoever the other dragon was, but as promised, I had no part in whatever ended up happening to said dragon. So my end of this deal is being kept up.
She deserves to die.
Fair. If you decide so, that's your business, whatever you had with them, not mine. Look, I need to go somewhere, and you're probably one of the few people with the power to get there. And it is very, very important that I get there first.
He's just staring at you.
There's a place in the north, a fortress, underwater. There's a man encased in ice, and I need his book. But there's a man guarding it who's a killer, an Arcanus magnate killer, and stealer of books. Snap of his finger and he killed the High King while we were standing in front of him. I need your help getting to that person before he can have it. He needs that book for whatever reason, which means I need it more.
Odd.
And why would I help you?
Because he's working with the giants who are currently building Valamundrung for the second time to wipe out all dragon kind. And last time I checked, you're a dragon. I'm trying to hold up my deal by stopping them, but as I said, as powerful as me and my friends are, he's currently a step up still.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
.2.
That's pretty good. Quaxal's head, obviously in his like drow form, not this like massive dragon.
Just a dragon's bony ass sticking
Yeah.
out into the stable.
Cocks his head. That man clearly told you he wants nothing to do with the giants. He just wants the book. You do not act for our kind.
How does he know that?
What do you think the wisdom saving throw is for?
I
Can't have our
Well-
minds read.
By
Okay.
anything
Oh, yeah,
about
that's-
power level.
similar to
Match
Ares.
two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's stronger than Titan.
He's on the same level as.
Cool. That's why I was like, what?
I will.
I remember.
active-
Trusted you. I was just extremely fucking confused.
I will activate my fusion form
Okay.
and just say to him, rude for reading my mind. Second, him protecting the giants until he gets that book is precisely the problem. As I said, I need that book first. And with him dead, Ice Giant Fortress falls to us. Because he's currently protecting them.
Making them inaccessible.
You want me to get you to a book because a spooky magic man
No, I'll get to the book.
stands in your way.
I need your help killing Spooky Magic Man.
That is
I'll get the book myself.
not my fight.
Doesn't have to be your fight. I said I need your power.
Kind of raises an eyebrow. And
Look.
what do you expect me to do?
Look, you're a godly entity, right? So, someone could perhaps say, be your avatar / embodiment of your power here on this plane of existence. No. Doesn't count as you going or interfering with anything that would end up getting you killed or making you lose your power. Seems pretty normal. All the other gods do it anyway.
There is a difference between power granted for devotion and power gifted.
and I will pull out a contract. I won't let him see what's written on it, and just hold it up. And yet power is gifted by otherworldly beings through contracts, not against the rules.
I don't play on the same playing field as lowly devils.
Exactly, you're greater, which means your contract can grant more. You can go farther. Better. What do you think I skipped working with? I'm sure you can sense the devil that owns this building we're in.
Hmm.
I haven't bothered making a contract with him. I went straight to the next step up. Well, many steps up.
And what would this contract entail?
Until Mr. Magic Man is dead. In the power of winter.
Until
Or my death.
Grim or you die, you gain the power of my aspect.
Yeah. In return. Servitude. Longevity. Sell my soul.
What would I do with your soul?
Whatever you needed. You need someone to walk and make sure that people stop killing dragons. You need people to go around and take care of things that are beneath a god of your stature. I mean, you like going around and enjoying your time, drinking and having fun, passing the time, because time is pretty trivial to one that lives as long as you.
You do realize granting you my aspect will destroy me, essentially. And you want me to sign that away for you to continue doing what you are already doing.
No. This one's different. The others can't know. Particularly the portal one. I mean, even better if I capture Grim alive. I need info from him anyway. But I need overwhelming power, and you're the closest thing to it. And currently the only freelance dragon.
Freelance dragon.
Well, Xerxes has their eyes and fangs probably set in a few of them. They last time we interrogated them, we got to the names of the location of Threstia, Narconin, and the last time I spoke to one of the top, or not top three, but one of their 3 dogs that we currently have captured. He told me to go he was willing to tell me about another aspect that they know of that apparently fits my power, but I don't want their help. I'm going
You
to someone
don't
that doesn't
want Xerxes' help.
No. No, I'm trying to destroy them. In a sense.
So instead, you come to me asking me to give up the very essence that creates me for your soul. A
Whatever.
worthless commodity.
Well, I can't pretend to put wants and needs on a god. That's why this is a conversation and a deal. A deal has 2 sides.
And
This is
so far,
not-
your side is not adding up.
Then what do you want?
I don't think there's anything you could offer me that is worth more than my existence on any plane.
There will be no existence if the Giants win.
Maybe so. But at
And
least
what?
I would not have sold it, my power, to someone who may not even be worthy of it.
I don't care whether I'm worthy of your power.
But the power cares.
It just seems like you're just too afraid to find out. Or maybe you're scared I am. You seem very set on I'm not worthy, but yet afraid to let it happen.
I don't know if you are worthy, but I'm not willing to give up everything that makes me who I am on a gamble. When there is no gain for me.
Because you have yet to offer what you want to gain.
What would you offer that you would give up your life in exchange for? You are asking me this.
Yes.
You would gladly give your life for this Xerxes to be destroyed.
No. The current Xerxes to be destroyed. I don't completely disagree with their ideals. The current way they go about it is wrong.
And yet you look a god in the eye and ask me to give up my life, one worth far, far more than yours, because there's a chance my power might transfer to you.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion check with an incredibly high DC. No.
For those at home, it was a 26.
Fine.
I gotta say, Zach, like the rolls are high.
No, I knew. I knew this had to be a crit.
Probably not even. It just had to be to 30,
Probably.
which is typically the nigh impossible. Alex could have made it higher, but
Which for me has to either be a 19 or a crit, I think. So.
You were attempting to accomplish an impossible task.
Oh, 100%. I needed to know where I stood with him. This was a test.
He looks at you. Do me a favor.
It's the least I can do for you, at least coming here to speak.
Pulls out the stone. Never, ever speak to me again. Smashes the sending stone in his hand.
Oh, fuck.
You have wasted my time. You have come here to offer me an impossible bargain.
I came to see what your terms would be, but you offered very little insight. But
You
as
want me
after
to
smashing
destroy
this-
myself for a chance.
I mean, you could have offered an alternative to your incarnation. I just said what the high point was.
What do you want from me? You want my power? Great. Worship me like the god I am.
I need more.
Then it looks like you have some training to do.
No shit.
Huh.
But in order to hold my end of the bargain of no dragons dying, training's too short.
If only you had a way to access an aspect that would be fitting for you. You want my
That's-
advice?
That's
Don't-
still on the table, but I wanted to play on my cards first.
When a gift horse offers you a present, you accept it graciously.
The gift horse tried to put my head removed from my shoulders.
The best ones usually do.
So I started with you. That was your very first threat.
I do not know what aspect or why you are also hung up on
acquiring the power of me and my kin.
I didn't. I just heard that was possible, and you're the only one currently I have contact with.
Had
And I trust was stronger than Grim, as you see in my memories.
I am undoubtedly more powerful,
Exactly.
but for me to kill him, help you kill him, I would be interfering.
I'm looking for a way where you don't.
You do it your fucking self. You go and acquire this power from whoever or whatever was giving it to you. You take your friends. But the next time I hear from you, Tumult, you had better be telling me that those fuckers are gone. Turns, takes a step, and vanishes. The rest of you, what are you up to this morning?
Waking up is hard to do.
So I think a lot of us are
Okay.
kind of skulking in our rooms for a little bit. I'm going to wait till I have a brief moment where Olan goes to get food or something and leaves the room. And I'm going to take out some parchment, write a letter, fold it up neatly, and tuck it under his pillow on the side of the bed. And then I'm going to go find BB.
You find him. He is kind of in that office room, like the gym room that Kodo is using. And he's just sitting on a chair that looks like the one that you found him on, that kind of bone, like devil skull throne.
So
And
he
he's
just
sitting-
kind of put it in his office.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Mhm.
aesthetic, you know?
You walk and he lists you, and he's like picking stuff out of his nails with like the tip of this massive broadsword he carries, like just. Oh, hi.
Hello there, friend.
Howdy.
May I come in?
Sure.
Kind of come in, close the door behind me. If I am understanding our terms correctly, you are bound to follow the orders of the captain, yes? As you offered your services to me as the captain.
Gives you this just like very like scrutinizing look. I feel like this is out of character. I see he kind of looks around and waves his arms, and the entire room, you see a barrier appear, kind of encompassing the area of the walls and the ceiling and the floor. And he looks to you and goes, "That's an oddly specific question you're asking me."
It is, but you are an oddly specific kind for wording.
Mm-hmm.
Just verifying what the terms of this arrangement were.
Verifying whether it's to you or to the ship.
You bid your service to the captain. And as I stated, I am grateful to forever be your captain.
Mm. Continue your questions.
What were the terms of your verbal contract you made to us?
Technically,
Technically.
there's no such thing as a verbal contract.
So you're helping us out of the good of your heart?
I'm helping you because I enjoyed your company.
Past tense.
Enjoy.
Okay.
But I'm curious. Why do you ask?
I'm going to be taking a trip here shortly. And just wanted to know if you would be with me for the journey or with my friends.
Well, there is one way to verify. Kind of glances at the desk where there's a contract written.
I am not signing over my soul to you.
Read it.
I do.
Very simple and straightforward. It is written in common and infernal. Simply put, because I did not have time to reach out to Mark, it states in pretty clear, concise terms, no bullshit, no lawyer speak, no anything. It's just very clear and concise. If you want his continued help, he has the sole right to claim any power or soul or item or anything that he deems to be of powerful value for himself if it is something he can claim. Roll an insight check.
Sorry, I'm just writing in my notes. Oh no, I don't have the ring anymore. 15.
15's fine. All you were doing is trying to get a read on how well you know BB at this point. You know him well enough to know he's not on like a viable
No, he's not on a
path.
power climb.
Basically, if you find any neat toys or if anything happens to come through that he thinks is fun, he wants them.
So you want cool treasure or souls or powers for your own gain, as you're not a buyer for power, in exchange for service to me. Was there something in particular you had in mind?
Of course. Do I need to disclose that?
It would be nice to have a clue so we can be on an eye out for it to potentially get it for you.
You'll know.
It will just come to bear.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hard. You put more thought into this than I did. Well, I know or I will know.
You will.
Will you do everything in your power to keep those I care about safe?
Suppose that depends on what exactly you want. I'll follow your orders to the letter.
To the letter.
That is how we work.
It sure is. BB, my friend, I think you are a powerful asset, but I am not a clever Furbolg. You are much smarter than I in these ways.
I'm not looking to take advantage of you, Lysander. If you tell me to protect your friends, I will do everything to protect your friends. If you tell me to protect the people you love, I will protect the people you love. I'm not going to find loopholes to what you're saying. I'm just going to do the thing you ask me to do. That's why there's no stipulations on what services rendered can be.
I've come to trust you and at least what you're trying to do. So I find your help invaluable. Do you have a pen? Or a knife?
What? Fuck. No, it's a pen's fine.
Some of them are weird, like blood signature things.
A signature's a signature.
The only
Jesus.
devil contract I seen was the cat cut his hand and signed it from there, and the knife disappeared with it.
That's very dramatic.
Yeah.
Is that like a special knife?
No, but it was a special pen.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. No, this is just a normal ass pen.
Okay.
And then there's just like a quill and ink right there.
I don't know a lot about devil contracts.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Not anybody on this ship really knows a lot about devil contracts.
Not at all. And I sign.
As soon as your signature ends, there is a sharp burning sensation on the back of your hand.
Mm.
You glance down. At least I assume as much. And there is 2 letters branded into your skin. B. So what next?
Sorry, I was trying to be a smartass and I don't remember where it is. Especially like the only words I can remember are the very vague ones like slay or defeat or enemy. Give me a moment.
What?
I'm trying to find BB's true name, which we know, but I don't remember where. Male. I can look male. That's going to be short. Oh no, I didn't include the male bit. It's okay. That probably would have pissed him off anyway. Well, as I said, I am going to be taking a trip with my brother.
Oh, spicy.
I may not be able to be tracked per se, but I know he can.
So you want me to find you?
I would.
Fair enough.
Do not tell the others.
Of course. When are you leaving?
As soon as possible. I'd say give it a few hours, maybe a day.
Okay.
They, if possible, will not know. So. Thanks.
Can't let you forget.
I don't think I ever could.
This your first one?
Hopefully last.
We'll see.
Can you
See you in a day or two.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Like the
Oh, it is Anthopel. Thank you. It was like, it's somewhere in my notes. I found it like last week. And I would go grab like a bowl of porridge or something because it's morning. Some soup cooked something.
as you're walking out, he kind of looks at you. Like wiggles his fingers slightly and the brand fades from view.
Oh, I was just going to
Dissipates.
put on the bandage, but that's more clever.
Nobody's gonna ask you questions.
We were just fighting a dragon, so a cut on my hand is minuscule.
When was the last time you took time to put a bandage on something?
Nowhere visible, I suppose.
Nobody in this world does. Nobody ever takes time to put bandages on things. They just seem to sleep for 8 hours and feel totally fine.
I have definitely wrapped bandages around me.
Yeah, you punched a wall for like 3 days.
Just throw spells at my problems.
Yeah, I
Okay.
go grab a bowl of something.
Mhm.
Is there any? Do people want to do something else
Yeah.
first?
What else are people doing?
I got nothing.
Well, if no one's
You-
doing anything,
You just vibing?
Yeah.
I'm not dropping concentration on anything or the tumult form for the full 10 minutes.
Actually,
I'm going to walk to Argus's room. And
Okay.
see-
What is Argus doing?
Yeah.
Argus is putting the the scimitar away because it was cool, but it didn't work out the way he wanted it to. And he's fiddling around with the pistol he got from Gum Gum, while his little homunculus pixie sprite thing is walking around on the desk next to him.
Okay.
That's me explaining how I swapped my infusions.
Yeah. No worries. I appreciate the flavor. There's a knock at your door.
It's open.
I'm going to step inside.
What's up? What can I do for you?
I need to speak to Lysander's brother immediately before this runs out.
Before what runs out?
I point to my eyes. They're currently still glowing.
Yeah, he has like right now. Tumult is like the visage of Tum with Ult, the genie.
We've all
over
done
top.
some weird shit.
Oh
so-
yeah, I feel
I
you.
love fucky
Totally.
shit.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, to be fair, Tapartos grow and shrank like 6 times since meeting Argus, so like
Yep.
it's normal. Illy's
There's,
in
yeah, there's
transformation
Argus would even
form.
know exactly what Departos is.
currently a visage of a bigger genie around me. Can only do this once a day, and I did it while doing something else, and so I need to get this done before it runs out.
Starts putting his
If
tools
possible.
away.
I was like, you can say no. I can wait till a different day.
Keeps putting his tools away. The one special tool he picks up and puts in his pouch.
For about 9.5 minutes.
Picks the pistol up, cocks it. Yep, that'll work. Tucks it into his belt.
Accidentally pulls the trigger. It's a bad time. Very bad
Didn't
time.
cast the spell, so Well, it has the infusion. It's not an actual spell, so
Yeah.
activates the tattoo of the door on the back of his hand and opens the door.
Door to the demiplane opens.
I step my pack down, pull out one pack of rations, and I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
I'll walk in with him.
Okay. 2 of you walk in, and there is you see Dianthos laying down, kind of far back wall of this room. Oh, hello. To what do I owe the pleasure? Is it half a berry time again?
Walk all the way over to him, bend down, and hold the ration in my hand, and quietly say, I need that information.
Immediately backtracking on his cool guy move.
No. Currently still staring at him, but information is information. Whether or not I take it.
The information. Please be much more specific.
I pull the ration slightly away,
You-
and I will place my hand on his throat,
Ooh, hello.
and I will cast enlarge on myself as I slowly drag him up the wall. I'm not playing games, Dianthos. You know
Neither
the
am I.
location. You know the location of an incarnation, and you're going to give it.
I know the location of an aspect. You all have just decided to yourselves that the only aspects worth grabbing are those of the 10.
No. But if you know something else, it's even better. I thought there was another dragon in danger, and I have a prior commitment to making sure that doesn't happen.
A dragon in danger. How many dragons have died around you?
Not important.
Hmm.
Well, me, technically, 0.
You were there for Terrence, weren't you?
You were walking very slowly.
I was
You were
walking
there
very
for
slow.
Terrence.
Terrence didn't technically die.
No, he dead. He gone.
And
Either
also
way-
the other dragon.
Either way, I'm under glibness. I'm telling the
fair.
truth.
He looks at you and he says, so, there is no dragon in danger.
And I'll put him down and offer him the ration again, but this time I'd set it down in front of him.
Oh, you wanted me to? Okay, cool. So,
Yes, your life's not in danger.
oh,
For now.
wonderful news. The aspect I was referring to is currently residing somewhere.
Really?
Really? And I would have been able to tell you precisely where, but a friend of yours sent it careening through time itself, so who knows?
The dog.
The aspect of chaos.
Yeah, I'm not finding that.
Trust me, Rob, don't give me that face. I know.
Yeah,
The
I'm
aspect,
probably not finding that one.
the aspect specifically designed to heighten the abilities inside of oneself.
Why would a concept of order want the aspect of chaos under their control? To like stop chaos. That makes no sense.
To kill you.
Wouldn't have been better to like give us that sooner so we trusted you more?
No, this is more fun.
Especially, you know, the one that agrees. And I kind of like look at Argus slightly with the principles you stand for.
Hmm. And how do you feel, my friend? Looks at you, Argus. Do you also agree slightly?
I'm just here to see what happens.
You guys are getting better at this. I'm proud of you. It is a fun game we play.
You ever talk to the beast? Or
To the
the man who
beast.
once was the
Oh,
one careening through time?
no one ever spoke to him. He only ever said like 3 words.
Aspect.
That's one.
Yeah, well, he said more to us. He had a little bit to say. Did you ever get his name?
Thoroughly kicked his ass.
No.
Again, almost killed me. Like most things do.
Target the healers first, Ian. You've played enough strategy games to know that.
Yeah, I know. I understand. It still hurts.
You're giving your healers trauma.
Well, Vientos, you've given me at least slight calmness of mind as to there not being a threat to someone's life. That thing, or whatever he's become, as you said, is currently lost. So,
Lost, but not forever.
no.
He cannot age.
Seems
So
pretty
depending on whether he was sent to the future or the past. Who knows where you could find him?
Doesn't matter. I got the information I came for.
Okay, have a good day.
I will say though, the next time I see you, unless I have strict orders not to, your head is being removed from your body.
Really? Fascinating.
And just leave. I wasn't even listening to the last part he said. I walked through the portal as I finished my sentence.
Did you leave the rations?
Yeah, I'd set them down in front of him. Like I said, I got the information I needed. I was originally thinking that he did have an aspect of a dragon in danger.
Argus, do you stay or do you walk out with Tumble?
I'm just gonna look at him, not even mean mugging him, just looking at him. As I
Hello.
step backwards through the door and close it, so the last thing he sees is this handsome mug.
You shut the door.
Yep.
Thank you.
I feel like at this point in time, I knock on Argus's door with a bowl of porridge.
Okay.
It's open.
Kind of open.
Kind of
Hello?
brush past you as I leave.
Goodbye.
Sorry.
What's B got in his bonnet?
He was just talking to Dianthos.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. He's insufferable.
They both kind of are.
Yeah, that's probably why Tumult and I butt heads for a really long time and then kind of became friendly eventually. It got familiar. I also came to talk to my brother.
Door's still there. Just because I closed it didn't mean it goes away. I mean, it's there for like an hour.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you ended the spell. And it was just like, oh no. Sorry, you're kind of like the doorman here.
Oh, I see. Argus the doorman.
No,
I see how it is.
we put my brother in your demiplane tattoo. It's blurry.
No, it's actually really quite clear.
Yep. Did you get the new gun?
Maybe.
You and Gum Gum are not good influences on each other.
We're perfectly fine influences on each other.
I mean, the good kind of influence both of you like, but that does not mean it's useful to me or the rest of them.
A cannon
useful?
fires in the background.
I reach over, I put a
Gum gum!
tick mark on a chalkboard, and then under that, I write more charcoal.
Just maybe make sure he's not aiming at the water deep or anything. Like if it's in the ocean, that's mostly fine.
So what came out of the ocean last time?
Yeah, I guess 6 in one, half a dozen the other. So
Who knows? Maybe he'll hit and leave a crater that will have a pot of gold under it.
yeah, there is a dragon's lair somewhere in that ocean. They hoard, don't they? As many dragons as I've seen, I don't know how they work.
Roll a nature check, someone.
I
There you
did
go.
history.
History's fine.
If you
Yes,
want
dragons.
nature.
Dragons do hoard. You can roll a nature
The
check,
same.
see if you can
It's
know
the same.
more. Okay.
Where's the same pluses?
Roll. See what you get.
Meh.
A 10.
Dragons do hoard. Yes, it is one of the things that is like stereotypical of dragons. That is just stereotypical because it is a fact of how they function. All dragons hoard something.
It just isn't necessarily material.
Right.
Well, you're the aquatic one. You can go scooping. You and did Illy ever fix Big Heck? Like you, her, and Big Heck could probably go. He doesn't need to breathe, and she's got gills. So
Reasonable. But you want to talk to?
yeah. The door goes with you, I'm sure, since it's all like attached. I hopefully.
Yeah, sure. That's how that works.
I don't know.
I don't either. I haven't walked away from it without canceling it.
That's fair. Maybe don't while I'm in there. I don't know what'll happen.
No, I don't think so either.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go.
I would like to speak with him alone, if possible.
Okay.
Family matters.
I wouldn't know about that.
You don't have kin?
Just my grandma.
You'll have to tell me about her sometime.
Sure.
Thank you. It hopefully won't be long.
Well, it was a dark and stormy night.
All right, and I walk in.
Lysander, you enter the demiplane.
Yep.
You see Dianthos is laid back, eyes closed. Just,
Oh,
kind of hears the footsteps and come back for more information,
I came to bring you
little brother.
breakfast, but it appears you've already been brought some.
Oh yes, I still had leftovers from the other day. He pulls the half a berry and sets it on top of the rations.
Do you not need to eat?
It's a show of force, Lysander.
Oh.
You can't cave when you're in these sorts of situations.
I kept doing this, but it was gently off screen, so I just was pantomiming this for nobody to see.
I love that.
Why am I like this?
I don't know. You should learn how to get past interrogations in case you ever find yourself locked away.
That feels like a threat, but you're not wrong at a certain juncture.
No, not a threat. It's fun.
You are so absurd.
It's a game. Everything's a game. Well, not everything, but this is a game.
And
We
this
play it together.
explains why you're so insufferable. You've gotten
Fair.
very good at speaking in circles, so this is fun for you.
And yet every time I do it, you tell me something new.
Yes. I was never good at these games.
I was.
Yes. That's why we fought constantly.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you need something?
I've brought you a thing to rub my face in.
Immediately, like, pushes himself up off the ground. Is it the pie?
No, it's just I have porridge and news.
Oh, and he like looks at you and just immediately like pushes the porridge up into your face and rubs it.
Yep. Yep. That's
That was fun. Thank you.
I just kind of like wipe. Are you ready for the real thing you get to rub my face in?
Is this one a pie?
You are right.
I know. About what?
Xerxes has more concrete goals.
Oh. I see.
They have a path to something I seem not to have. A path to hope and stability for our loved ones. So I'm on side.
You're on side.
I'm on side.
Well, this one better than expected.
This is the whole reason you allowed yourself to be captured by BB.
No, I was just simply gathering more information.
What was your grand plan to escape?
I don't know. It's part of the game.
Okay.
It would have been easier if I had all my things, but smart cookies, you took it all. Well done.
You handed. It didn't take.
Generally, if you offer it, they tend not to take it because they know that there's nothing useful. So it's a gamble.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I pull out his things and hand it to him.
Kind of looks at you like wide-eyed, like,
I need you ready. We don't know where we're ending up.
come again?
I told you I'm on side. None of them know. I would like to leave as soon as possible.
And how do you propose we do that?
Well, I can plane hop.
You can what now?
I have an ability to do so. And, well, a devil on side.
You just held up your hand. What?
I kind of hold out my hand to him. Like, even if it's illusioned, I'm sure he could feel the brand.
Oh, it does not exist.
Oh, okay. I thought it
There
was
is-
visually illusioned.
No, it is non-detectable.
You'll see eventually.
Fair enough.
Well, get ready.
Starts putting on his armor and it's ready to go.
I pull out the Well of Many Worlds.
Roll.
It's a D8, right?
Correct.
8.
An 8.
Oh no, it's each time the item opens.
Right. But because I didn't want to just choose which roll there was each time,
Yeah. You made a table.
a dark and mysterious world. One that you'd seen prior the first time you tried to use it. You see the Shadowfell before you.
Mm.
Yeah, this kind of looks down in the hole. You couldn't have chosen someone more lavish.
I didn't get to choose. It's either this or wait up to 8 hours. I don't have that long.
Fair enough.
Either you'll find us a way out or BB will.
Here's hoping BB's worthwhile. And he just kind of nods at you and hops through the hole.
I enter as well and fold it up on the other side. Putting it back in my bag.
Argus, you're sitting in your room,
Mm-hmm.
waiting. Time starts to pass. It's been 10, 20, 30 minutes. You know the door will close soon. What would you like to do?
So the door lasts for like an hour. And at the understanding, they need their time to talk and everything. At about the 55-minute mark, I'll open the door to tell them they've got 5 minutes. And I see that there's nothing in there.
Correct.
Close the door, cancel the spell. Stomp out of the room. Just start yelling as I walk up the stairs. Group fucking meeting.
All of you hear Argus very uncharacteristically angry, yelling as he's progressing through the halls of the ship.
Up on
I would
deck.
assume that all of you go to the group meeting. Okay, you can say no. That is an option.
Ian, you're muted.
Ian, we can't hear you.
Is it just him yelling group fucking meeting?
Yeah,
As I'm stomping across the, yeah.
No, I don't want to deal with this.
I would come out dressed.
Do I hear that? Do you say that from your side of the door?
No, no,
Oh.
I'm just like just kind of like half on the bed, half on the floor. The bed's
Okay.
too small.
Are you in BB's mansion?
No, I'm just in my room.
In BB's
In
mansion?
BB's mansion, yeah.
Then the bed fits you. The rooms
That's
that we
To be
own
fair-
are perfectly designed
To be
us.
fair, Tapartos probably got that room, but no, he was giant
He
size.
was big.
No, I was
Big.
giant. I was big at that point.
But would have Tapartos made the bed bigger than for himself, or would he have not thought of it, so therefore punished himself with this half bed?
At this point, I'm thinking that Departos is punishing himself for anything that he can.
Oh.
It's
All right.
self-flagellation.
So everyone except Apartos joins on the top deck of the ship.
We need to part those. And I'll stomp my fucking ass down the stairs into. I don't even knock. I just kick the door in. Get your ass up on deck. We've got shit to talk about.
But
Lysander's gone. And so is Dianthos. Go.
what?
And I just turn around and walk up the stairs.
I put my shit on and I follow.
Okay, you spend 10 minutes donning your armor.
Yep.
You, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. You're
All
fine.
10
You go upstairs.
goddamn minutes, Alex. Wouldn't have had this problem.
Oh, that's
Emma.
funny. Good stuff.
I love my wife. I love my wife. I love my wife.
That's okay. We love your wife too.
Yeah, I know.
Comment down below if you love Emma. We know you do.
You know you do.
We stand Emma in this house.
All of you are gathered on the top deck. Soup, Phil, Gum Gum, BB, everyone is there. Reginald.
Night.
No,
Yeah.
Reginald stayed at the temple.
Right.
Timmy, Hemlock, the boys, BB, everyone that is on the ship currently is there.
And I look at Tumult. You saw Lysander come into my room. They
Yep,
wanted to talk to their brother.
they're gone.
They're gone.
And
They are gone. They're not in the demiplane.
which means they left willingly.
They
Did they
left.
leave?
They did not leave through the door.
Yes, but we've also established by the fact he was in there when me and you went in there. Dianthos either couldn't or wouldn't leave your demiplane, which means Lysander
Broke
gave
him
them
out.
a way to leave.
Yes, Lysander gave him a way to leave.
Did they leave a note or anything?
No, not in the room.
Did anyone check Lysander's room?
There was a weirdly empty, smushed mess of porridge in a bowl, your rations, and half of a good berry.
Is Olan here?
Alana's not here. He's not on the deck of the ship.
I'm gonna look around at every single person on the deck of the ship, at all of their faces. Who's shocked? Who is with me in the slightly I don't care face, and who is in the oh shit face?
Everyone,
is just straight
we're gonna go around the circle here, and we're gonna talk about our feelings.
Oh, we're doing a therapy circle without me.
Yeah,
Because
I'm just
of
we're gonna go to each and every one of you and kind of talk about. I want you guys to describe to me and to folks at home and the rest of the party what you're thinking and what you're feeling right now. Argus, why don't you give us a little bit of a deep dive into your mind?
Swirling colors, explosions, sulfur smell, with a hint of lavender. What does the color blue taste like? I think it's a slushy.
Man, you fucked up Argus so bad that he's high.
Honestly, this is really on
He's
brand
just
for
on
us.
drugs. Yeah.
To be fair, that was better than half of the slam poetry I've heard.
Like I vibed with everything that was going
That's
on.
good. Yeah, I
That
like
was,
it.
that was good. I like that.
Pissed, betrayed, and like things are falling apart.
Devin.
Ilya looks down and clutches the book on Dragon Courtship closer to her chest. She like covers her face while she cries a little bit. And she just says calmly, he's been having a rough time. Maybe he just needed to talk with his brother for a while. Ilya is sad, I guess betrayed, and like lonely.
I'll pull out a handkerchief and hand it to her.
Perfect. Zach, we got a little bit of insight into how you're feeling and thinking right now, but why don't you give us a little more deep dive here?
Trying very, very hard to currently put up a facade. Frantically trying to, inside my mind, figure out why in the fuck Lysander left. They should have left something. It's Lysander. They always say something. Somebody knows something, and I'm looking for who knows it. And currently, as I've done something similar, not really showing any sort of emotion, in really trying to throw up the I don't give a shit face. But the reason why I'm darting around looking at everyone's faces is I am trying really hard to figure out who the fuck knows something, because they're going to show it. But
Okay.
our group is too emotional. Someone knows it. At least I think someone knows it.
Coda, give us a deep dive. What is Garagak feeling? What's going on right now?
Well, I came out in my suit.
Okay. What is Leonin feeling right now?
We don't even have
His
Garagak
fedora
here.
is slightly tilted down.
Awfully rainy today.
Leonin is feeling regret and blaming himself, but also making a promise to himself he will not hesitate to kill someone, regardless of someone else's feelings again.
Coda, I want to peel back the curtain a little bit. What is Garagak feeling inside? Like the Leonin mask is up. You are you are Leonin right now. And that's 100% like valid and fine. But what is Garagak feeling right now?
Like he only has one of his original friends left. And he has been failing to protect the one friend who is still alive or with him. And so he's going to try to become stronger, keep people from leaving him, and keep the one original friend he has left alive.
Okay. Now that we've covered everybody, no, I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. Ian.
Well, I think to anybody who's currently looking at the Partos, it's pretty obvious that he's not trying to mask or diffuse or facade anything. He's just visually devastated. He's still fucked from yesterday. He's got blood dried and caked into his beard. He's got bags under his eyes, barely able to sleep. He's obviously been in and out of lapses of sleep and dry sobbing. And on top of the time he's been having so far, this is just kind of the candle on the cake. Tepartos has been struggling similar to Garagak of starting this adventure wholeheartedly with good intentions, with love in his heart, with a willingness and desire to help people. And while that same through line has been true, the way in which it's been done and in which the world has forced its own twisted, chaotic agenda upon him has eviscerated everything that he once kind of held on to and thought. And the things that he's been holding to have been those ideals of how Xerxes hurt the people he cared about, how they had presented him with a very obvious agenda that was antithetical to everything he knew, cared about, loved, found things he wanted, found things he could fight for, found people he could fight for, and yet people keep dropping. He is, even though he's becoming more and more powerful, he feels as though he's falling further and further behind the curve, allowing for himself to help less and less, watching people get murdered again and again in more and more brutal ways, himself included. And he's breaking. His spirit is starting to shatter the more that his body is physically shattered on the battlefield, the more times that he has to be brought back from literal death. And the fact that the last time happened with a friend who's obviously hurting, that he didn't have the chance to talk to about anything that he had been experiencing. The closest person, as far as Tepartos is aware, because he still doesn't know that his family's alive because he's a thick fucking bastard. The only person left that he considers a brother, a Furbolg of Sylvanas, the other half of the same hole, watched that hole symbolically get cracked in half over his dead corpse to bring him back, and now the other half is gone. The protector, the guardian, the right arm of Sylvanas, who he is supposed to be paired with, has now given himself over to the one thing that he has sworn himself against without the chance to make his case. To go with his original brother. And now Tepartos just finds himself alone and defeated and sad. And all he can muster it was my fault. I'm so sorry.
A general gauge of the rest of the ship.
Alex, you did this to hurt me personally.
It's not.
No.
I know.
Timmy looks like a tree. Didn't have any real attachments. Didn't have any, like, he's been here for a day. Damn. Hemlock is like in shock. Like, he's also not been here for long and was looking and is just confused. Like, doesn't have the whole backstory to really like comprehend what's happening. BB looks like BB, but quizzical, like he's pondering. The boys. All three of them are reacting in drastically different ways. Phil is sobbing.
for the first time since he had his kind of courage restored and was finding his new path, is just sobbing. Dash lifts. I'm afraid I'm about to have something thrown at me. Okay, we'll wait, see if that happens. Soup is trying to, first and foremost, trying to console Phil, and is saying many things along the lines of like, I'm sure that he has a reason. I'm sure this is just a clever play. I'm sure this isn't, it's not what we think it is. We can't just make assumptions. We have to keep our heads about this. And is just clearly falling back on blind faith, not wanting to process what it could be. Gum Gum is stoic, silent, an extremely uncharacteristic trait for Gum Gum. And he has a bullet and a knife out. And he is slowly etching in the bullet.
Can I see what he's etching?
A name.
What's the name?
Dianthos.
All right. So are we going to go after Lysander? Looking at the group.
Who talked to Lysander this morning besides me and Argus? Any reactions from a single person on the deck?
Make an insight check for the rest of the party, or like the rest of the people.
Would a passive insight of 20, or do you want me to roll?
You would have to roll. This is you guys actively trying to see if anybody is reacting to the situation. I think for the rest of you, it makes sense that you're distraught enough that you're not really paying close attention to this, but with the key 22, 21.
I think Soup might have a point. It may be a play, it may be something else. We can't assume that this is automatically betrayal. I don't think I can believe that it's automatically betrayal.
Tumult and Argus. There is a slight flicker in BB's eyes, who rolled a natural 1 on deception for a grand total of 21.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
I won't say anything, but we'll make a mental note.
I'm not going to say anything either. All right. Are we going to try to find Lysander? Are we going to try to bring him back? Are we going to try to talk to him?
Where did he go? How
That's
can
why we
someone-
have to find him. And if we need to find him, we need resources. To get resources, I have an idea. I'll step up to the tiller and I'll take us out to sea, roughly about where the dragon came out of the water.
Okay, so you are starting to fly the ship, starting
Yeah.
to just immediately on go mode.
Yep.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
While he's flying, I will walk over to Departos, like as he gets the ship going. Departos, no one ever said Lysander betrayed us. But while this is still a problem for us not knowing any reasons. I mean, come on, I'm supposed to be the only one that just leaves for no reason. This is stupid.
We
Anyway,
should stop doing that.
I know.
I care about
But
you, Tumult. I really do.
you are now the captain to Partos.
I am the captain now.
A quizzical look on BB's face immediately subsides.
We along when we first got this boat, as far as I understood, we decided that you were the co-captain or whatever second in command was.
First mate.
There you go. You are now the captain. Lysander's gone. You're next. They need you. I need you. I'm still going to be here. I'm not leaving, but I will be in my room. When Argus gets done doing whatever he's taking us to, or you guys come up with a plan, come and find me. We will put everything we have into the plan. But as the captain, whether you need to go to your room and take a minute to get your mental straight, you're in charge and they need you. Phil, Soup, Gum Gum, Ileana, the ones whose hearts just got broken like yours, as the loving, caring protector of Sylvanas, the healer, the guiding consciousness of our group. Strengthen your will. I don't know why you think things are solely your fault. I went down that path, and you have given me nothing but grief. Since then, you don't let me live it down. Don't make me do that to you. You already know I will have fun with it. But I'm dead serious. Get your shit together. If you need to talk to your family, do so.
While
think
Tumult
you
is
should-
giving you the pep talk, the sprite pixie homunculus lands on your shoulder, reaches up and actually climbs up into your ear and whispers, "You can do it." And I cast heroism through the pixie. So you now are buffed with heroism to make the right choices and get your act together. At which point she flits back and lands on my shoulder.
As all of this is happening, Tumult having declared you the new captain, the boys line up shoulder to shoulder, look at you. And Soup speaks up. What are the orders?
Here in Soup, I'll give him a pat on the back as I walk down the steps.
Argus,
Hey,
I want you to fill Soup and Phil in on what it is you're planning to do.
oh,
Get
it's
the
easy.
ship sailing ready, get us there.
We're
Gum Gum.
going.
Clean the cannons, get them ready, prepare to fire. Do not fire unless you're told to do so, or if we are actively under attack. Leonin, do anything Argus asks you to do, and keep us safe from anything aerial. Ileana and Tumult, I request your counsel downstairs. And BB as well.
Okay, Captain.
Like I said, I'm just taking the boat out into the ocean to about where the dragon came out.
I have faith in all of you. Let us reconvene once we get there.
Okay.
At the bottom of the stairs, you see me pulling out a scroll.
Tumult.
It's a scroll of sending. You know what I bought.
Okay, that's fair. While we're going down, Alex, if possible, I'd like to make either an insight or a history check into if I can remember if Lysander would have anything that I know of that could get them out of Argus's tattoo.
You roll anything that makes sense to you.
Okay.
I don't know if you'd even have to roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more fun this way.
Yeah.
It is. 13.
13's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys remember when you first started your plane hopping journey, you guys were trying to figure out ways and doors to get to all the planes. And you remember standing around and fucking around with the Well of Many Worlds.
All right. Then I'm going to take that. All right. So,
Before we continue with that, Ileana, Tumult, are you guys going with Separtos? Okay.
I will not
Garrigak.
cast the spell from my scroll.
Okay. Leonin, what are you doing right now? Are you just kind of falling in line and keeping your eyes out? Is there anything you want to do in this moment?
I would go to my room. And I like to imagine I have like a little balcony just on the outside of my room. I'm gonna sit down, set my fedora on the table, unbutton my shirt, and put my hand on my tattoo and call out to Anouk. Let Anouk know everything that's happened, and that if Lysander happens to find him, or if Lysander went with him, to let us know.
oh,
Okay. You spend a while kind of in meditation, and to an extent of some of the more druidic like rituals that Anouk was teaching you in his time on with you guys, and you reach out and you kind of glance up at the sky at the end, and you see two glowing eyes in the sky that blink once in acknowledgement and disappear. Spartos, Tumult, Niliana, and Bibi, where are you all convening?
I don't know. My room, if there's nowhere better to go, but if there's like a sort of like a meeting place, mess hall, captain's quarters.
BB says
BB's
you
office.
can use the office. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Right. BB, can we use the office, please?
Sure.
Great, thank you.
What do you need? You want like chairs, tables? What do you...
Chairs and a table would be great, actually. Yes.
As soon as you guys walk, like kind of like walks up, the door's still open and it's still like the bone throne and like all the like stuff. And he goes, "Oh shit," and shuts the door, opens
no,
it again,
you
and
can
now it's
have
just
that
like a
one.
conference room.
Oh. Would you still like your bone throne?
Is that okay?
Of course, please. By all
Shuts
means.
the door, opens it again. The bone throne's on the side of the table. He goes and sits down.
There we are. Right.
The four of you, sorry, convene.
So, Tumult, as you said, I'm going to do my best to get my shit together. But more than anything, from the three of you, I request that you help me keep myself in line. You are three of the smartest people I know. Well, actually, BB, I give you full confidence, but I do not know you very well. But Tumult and Ileana, you are two of the smartest people I know, and I request your counsel heavily. BB, I know you are very powerful, you are very knowing, and I request the help of you if I can seek it. From what I remember and from what I can tell, I believe that Lysander enacted the use of the Well of Many Worlds to get themselves and the Anthos out of the pocket dimension. This could be very bad, and it could also be somewhat advantageous. Likely they were transported to a different plane due to that and may not have a way to get back particularly easily. We do not know what this plane is. It is random for all I know, but it may be a place to start, or some way to figure out a way of seeing, scrying, find tuning forks, get a way to contact them or find them. And we are currently looking to find our ways to different planes for the current objective that we have, if we are still to be pursuing that objective at this juncture. Now, I do not know exactly what we should be doing, what the right course of action is, but these are the things that I am thinking of. If there's anything else anybody can posit, or any extra information that we could find useful in acting a game plan, I request that you speak your piece.
Not Ileana, but I mean, whatever you choose to do for the plan of action going forward is what we do. That is what being the leader is. Doesn't matter if you're not sure of what it is. Pick something.
Well, I want to find Lysander.
There we go.
I want
There's
to
your-
shake him and figure out what the fuck is going on. But the problem is, I have no idea where to start. The only thing I have is throw a dart at the board, choose a plane, and go there, and pick up an artifact along the way while we try to take him back.
Said he's doing something about that.
What?
Argus, why he's flying the ship.
Well, yeah.
He said he has something in mind, so we'll wait to hear back.
Yes.
But the plan, as it stands, is find Lysander. I think it's pretty clear cut.
Yeah. Find information and make decisions based off of that, and until then, go forward with what we were doing.
How does Illy look since we came downstairs?
She's sitting very plain faced. She's not like she's not sad, she's not happy, she's just kinda like she's there, she's listening. She's just very quiet. Kinda just staring at both of you back and forth.
Illy, do you have any insight into the situation?
Not really any insight. I don't know. It's kind of hard to think right now. I might have an idea to like maybe get some answers, but I don't know. It might be risky. You might not be comfortable with it, but I might be able to talk to him.
Illy, my morals are being shaken on a day-to-day basis. And I'm being, if we're being honest, I am much less concerned with the means and more concerned with the ends the further I get into my life.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Here, and I'll pull out a pen and a piece of paper, and I'll like pull out one for Tumult, and like, I'm gonna send them a message in a box, and just write a note down. Just whatever you want to tell them. But I'm gonna ask them to meet me somewhere. You know, like just us, and you know, like Dianthus can come or whatever. But I just want to talk to him, you know, and maybe find out what he's doing and why he left.
How do you intend to get in contact with him?
Oh, we got stronger recently.
I just kind of pushed
I-
the pen and paper
You
back
can
to
see
Illy.
like the gears like in
I should
Departos' brain.
clarify, I can't actually receive a message back from him. I can only send him one. So this is kind of like a, you know, he might just not show up, but at least if that happens, you still have an answer of he doesn't want to talk, and we can kind of go from there.
So at least we can
Yeah.
set a date, a time, a place, an ultimatum. Okay.
Just an option.
No,
No,
that's a good option.
I'm fully on board with it, but as to the notes writing, I leave it to you and to Partos.
Oh, I'm bad with words.
You're the Partos. Just write it down.
Okay.
I'm sure, literally, I'm sure that they'll get the message. As I said,
Wait,
two halves of the same coin.
Wait a second. Where is Olan?
He wasn't at the meeting.
No, he's gone too.
Nope.
We
No one has checked Lysander's bedroom.
I think that's enough of an impetus for us to go check Lysander's bedroom in search for Olan.
I will point to the note and say, stick with Illy's thing for now. I will go look because I was already planning on trying to contact him anyway.
All right, go try to find him. Look where you can. Get in contact with him. If he is a part of this, that is a very large problem. If he does not know, he may be able to help.
Depotos, you just go to. I got this, and I'll like take the pen and like the ink.
Thank you, Ileana. I have full faith in you.
Okay. Devin, give you a little time to think what you're writing on that paper. I will give you a minute where we'll go with Tumult and Tapartos to the room.
Bartos will see me clearly not heading to Lysander's room.
Where are you heading?
To my room.
Wait, it's over here.
Yeah, you can go look in there, but I'm pretty sure he's not there.
But what? Can you be less cryptic than like?
I
"Ooh,
pull
I'm
back.
going
I
to do
pull
this."
the scroll back out again. Getting in contact.
Why can't you do that from Lysander's room?
Not doing it from this plane of existence.
Oh my god, just go.
I
Do
told you
your
I'm not leaving.
Okay, fine, do it. Do your weird tumult talky thing. I'm just gonna storm to Lysander's room and just like 3 hard raps on the door.
What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Yeah.
It is 14.
We'll call that enough. You hear heavy, hard breathing with the occasional sob from inside.
Hold on.
No
Hold on.
response.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
It opens.
I walk in.
You see Olan.
Hold on.
He is laying middle of the floor, like panting heavily. You can see that he's been just endlessly crying for you're not sure how long.
And as a note, there is half of Guild Pact on the center of the bed, the side of the feminine Sylvanas.
And he is clutching a piece of paper that has been just like crumpled and wet and is going, and he's like breathing heavy in a sense of he is exhausted, like he has used every ounce of energy in his body.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna go down to him and like take his face in my hands. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay. Look at
He collapses just into your chest and just sobbing and through the tears.
It's okay. Tell me what happened.
I can't find him.
Lysander,
He just nods and starts crying again.
it's okay. Do you know what happened?
He holds a piece of paper to you, the crumpled one in his hand.
I take it and I read it.
What does it say?
Olan, I am so sorry. I am trying to make the world a better and safer place, and this is the only way I know how. I am going to do everything within my power to get your father back. You deserve a happy ending, and maybe if I'm lucky enough, I'll get to be a part of it. With my apologies, crossed out, affection, crossed out, care, crossed out, love, Lysander.
He's not on this plane, Ola.
You think I don't know that?
I know. I'm
You think I'm
processing.
not fucking aware? And he kind of like pushes away from you and like rises to his feet shakily. I have checked every place I have ever been. Every one. I've lived for a fucking 1,000 and more years, Tapartos. I've been a lot of fucking places.
Well, forgive me for being crass, but that probably helps narrow it down, doesn't it?
For
Where
what?
haven't you been, Olan?
Everywhere?
You
Nowhere?
haven't been everywhere. You're contradicting yourself.
I don't know where every location is. I can't tell you the exact coordinates of every place in any plane of existence.
So much for that idea.
If you wanted to be found, you would have told the person that could get there.
I know. That's why he doesn't want to be found. And why we are going to try to talk some sense into him. We are going to do what we can to find him. Right now, Argus, Ileana, and Tumult seem to have some form of their own individual plans. Hopefully, one of those will lead to a string that we can pull that will get us somewhere close. Believe me, I understand the despair that you are finding yourself in.
That's cute.
I'm not trying to make this a contest, Olan. I'm
What are you
trying
gonna do?
find my friend. I don't know, okay? I don't know what I'm going
No, when you find him, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Talk to him, because he never gave me a chance to talk to him.
And when he says he doesn't want to come back?
Then I will figure it out from there. Like I say, I figure out everything from there. And eventually it might come down to he just winds up killing me.
Just like that.
Yes, just like that. He might kill me. I might kill his brother. Some dragon might come down from the heavens. I can't control anything. I don't know anything. All I know is I care about him. You care about him. He's not doing anything out of maliciousness. And we could try to talk to each other and put something together as opposed to making all these fucking decisions by ourselves. Putting all of our past and our trauma in front of everything as opposed to what's fucking in front of us right now. If you want to help with that, do it. If you don't want any part of it, don't be a part of it. But I'm just going to try because trying is all I've ever had and it's all I have right now. If we're going to give up and not try, go find Xerxes. I'm going to walk out of the room.
Doesn't move. Devin, what does your message say? And what spell are you using for people at home? And also for me, because I'm super fucking confused too.
Galdus Speedy Courier, the level 4 spell, if cast at level 8, can go to other planes. I just need to know the
Nice.
creature, and I've known Lysander for a long time, right?
At least
so,
8 months, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I did link it before, but I'll go and display it again. Essentially, it's a little box 3x3 that I can put anything in, and it pops it at your feet, and you know what's in the box before you open it, and you can choose not to open it. If you choose not to, the thing pops back at my feet, so I kind of know that you didn't take it. If it doesn't come back, I know you took it. But yeah, I'll just put the note in the box and send it off. The note reads, Dear Lysander, Hey, I know it's only been a little while, but I miss you, and I'm sure you've left of like your own choice and stuff, but like a lot of people here miss you. Um, I am really proud of you for following your heart. I know it was a hard choice, and I still love you. I'm sure most of us here feel the same. Totally optional, but if you want, we can meet in person. Um, any other conditions for like this meeting is like totally in your hands. I just, want to talk to you. Um, if you are open for this, just leave me a note at, and I'll write down the coordinates for, um, sorry, like I wrote it down. One sec, sorry. For House Villisum, Ileana's real last name. That's just like a burnt down house in the middle of Wolfbane Woods, way off to the northeast of like Silvermoon, like hundreds of miles.
So it wasn't
Um,
burnt down by Farmer Rick.
No, it was burnt down before.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
It was burnt down before. Yeah. So she like leaves you the coordinates and this box that goes at your feet.
And you said I know what's in it in the sense of a note from Ileana.
Yeah. You know it's like a non-magical like piece of paper with like writing on it. I don't think you'd be able to tell what the writing is.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
I step over the box and keep walking.
The box reappears at your feet, Ileana.
I'll open it and take the note out. And look at Depotos. He doesn't want to talk.
Stubborn asshole. Let's go find him.
Tumult. Scroll of sending in hand.
As soon as I walk to my room, I put it away.
Okay, what are you doing?
Taking a deep breath. And I'm going to where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where'd it go? I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress on myself. For the duration, you or one other creature you can see within range has resistance psychic damage as well as advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. More for my own mental go. Trying to put myself on a mental lockdown. And I'm going to walk right back into the room where Tapartos and Ileana are, staring directly at BB.
Hey,
I don't care. This is going to be a yes or no question, and you can choose not to answer. Did you know
know what?
about them leaving? About Lysander leaving? Uncharacteristically, you're the only one that showed an emotion I didn't think you would show.
That is a characteristic of me. No, I didn't know he was leaving. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know he was leaving.
What does that mean for your original promise?
He's super cryptic. I mean, you remember
Your first promise to us was you obeyed the orders of the captain of the ship. And at that time, it is Lysander. So is it tied specifically to who was captain at the time or who is currently captain?
am I still here?
I mean, you are free to do as you please, but we don't answer my question before I continue. Yeah, or not.
I see what you're getting at. I promised to serve the captain of the ship. Is Lysander still the captain of the ship?
No.
Well, then,
Bartos is.
Spartos is. He's being weirdly silent right now.
If the Bartos asked you to do something, would you follow it on your promise as you obey the captain? Or was the deal with Lysander alone?
Why are you doing this way?
Answers.
Yeah, I would do what Spartos told me to do.
Bartos,
Yeah.
I need you, because it can't come from me specifically,
Yes.
to BB, to order BB to tell us everything that happened this morning between him and Lysander.
Baby, is there something that you know that you haven't told us yet?
Pertaining to what?
To Lysander this morning.
Oh, I mean, yeah, and listen, there's a lot of things I know that you don't know. So I have to ask the clarifying questions. It's important.
Okay. Yes.
Uh,
Baby, I need you to tell me everything you know about this situation. Did Lysander come and speak to you?
yes.
What did he say?
That
What
he was
happened?
having some heartburn and that he needed some help.
That's all he said?
Oh, he said other stuff too.
What else did he say?
He said that he was sad. He said that he was having a hard time finding the true path forwards
Right.
with your goal, but that all he wanted was for people to be free and happy, be safe.
Does anyone know the zone of truth spell?
BB.
Hmm.
I need you, start to finish,
Mm-hmm.
to give me a detailed rundown of everything that occurred, everything that was said, everything that was done, everything that was promised between you and Lysander from when he first saw you this morning until now. I have
Okay.
time.
I lean over to Bartos. The truth and nothing but the truth.
And then
So
you get to
help
be the
me
truth.
God.
And if someone does know zone of truth, we should probably get them to cast it and ask them to fail it.
I trust him.
I don't. Not right now.
As his captain, I trust him.
I trust
can
you, BB,
tell-
but for this, I don't trust you. Like I said, very uncharacteristically of you while I was looking at everyone's faces on the deck of the ship, you faltered.
I did an eye twitch. I know the eye twitch. Okay. Full recounting. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there?
It's Lysander. Can I come in? Sure, of course, anytime. So I've been having some things going wrong that I was hoping I could talk to you about. Anytime, Captain, I'm here for you. Of course I am. Well, I've been having some indigestion, a little heartburn. I was hoping maybe you had a little magic that could help me with that. Of course I do. I'm basically all powerful. And then I cast the lesser restoration spell. Anything else you need? You know, I have been feeling a little bit down recently. Everything's a struggle right now. I kind of feel like we're spinning in circles. We're going to a plane and then we're hopping back and we have not actually made any forward progress, and it's just a lot to process. I know how it feels. I was locked in a box for like 4,000 years.
Maybe.
But
I'm listening.
You can continue telling this to Partos. Obviously, you didn't have to stop because I'm not the captain. You don't have to listen to me.
you're still my friend.
I appreciate that. And like I said, I trust you fully. Just this bothered me that you of all people were the ones that gave something away. Whatever.
The eye twitch was because I knew I said that something
Whatever
I didn't see was going wrong.
was said between you two, please, on me, from friend to friend. This is not me asking him to tell you as a captain or whatever. This is purely from me to you. Do whatever you can to protect them. Because I don't like the answers you're currently giving. I feel they're wrong. To be honest, I don't think anything you could say would make me think that you were telling the truth, even if you told the truth, which you probably are. But they went to you for a reason.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
So, with that in mind, I'm going to go straighten my thoughts. But I need you to promise me as a friend that you will uphold whatever deal you made with them. Because so help me, if they die because you didn't, I will get more powerful than you, and I will make sure you pay for it. Can I walk out of the room?
I would love to stop threatening people.
He's so good at it, though.
I know, he's really good at it.
Yeah, it was a weird thing.
Weird thing?
Yeah.
Weird how?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Will you talk to me about it?
That's probably not important.
No, I'm
And
asking.
he stands and starts slowly walking out of the room.
BB,
There
please
was
tell me about the weird thing.
I was just in the middle of the fight yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, I was up in the mix with Leonin and Tapartos, and Argus was there, and you were naked, and there's a whole lot that happened.
Yes, I was.
It was a weird thing.
Can you please be specific? I'm really grasping at straws here.
Kind of like stepping out of the doorway, just without turning back to look at you. I'll always be your captain, won't I? Takes a step, walks out of the room. To the deck of the ship. Argus and Leona, when you were done, would you have gone back up to the deck of the ship? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have flown for about an hour or so. And you are approaching where this dragon emerged. It was much farther out than you thought it was.
Or big dragon.
It is a big dragon, yeah. But you are roughly over the spot where you saw it rise. The two of you and the boys on the deck of the ship, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna land the ship into the water so that it's floating. I'm gonna take off I'm gonna empty one of my bag of holdings into the other, the contents. I'm gonna cast water breathing on myself. Hold this for a second. When I'm in the water, toss it down to me. And I'm going to dive into the water. Once I get the bag of, as they're throwing the bag of holding down to me, wild shape into the giant octopus, catch the bag, and I'm going to swim down as fast as I can, as deep as I need to find the horde of the dragon that we just killed.
You swim down.
Mm-hmm.
And down. And down.
That's why I chose octopus, is because they can
No,
go
yeah,
down
yeah.
like that.
Make a perception check. Or an investigation check, your choice.
I'll go with perception. Yeah. Oh, I rolled a 2 for a 12.
It's dark. Real dark. As an octopus, you're accustomed to the dark.
Mm-hmm.
You make out the faint tracings of what looks to be a doorway, a cave entrance. Small, humanoid size.
Go through it.
You go through it, and there is a barrier of some kind on the front of it. Invisible to the eye. You tap it. It feels almost like glass.
Okay.
But as you push, there's none of the flex or give of glass.
Okay. Feel around it.
Make an
Looking for like a doorknob.
Make an investigation check.
I don't think it's going to be a doorknob, but you know.
Speak friend and enter.
Oh shit.
7.
You're not finding anything. You're not super far down. Probably 2,000 feet, 2,500 feet down.
Okay.
But
I mean-
you're not finding any sort of latches or levers or handles or like indents or locks or
Down here by myself. I don't have to worry about anybody up above me noticing. Would the aspect allow me to pass, as it was there? The dragon was like the embodiment of the aspect.
you can certainly give it a try.
I do.
It does not.
And I'm on the bottom of the floor.
Yeah, you're basically sitting on top of this glass pane. Or like pseudo glass plane. It's not glass. It's just like the
Okay.
best approximation I can give you of like
That smooth
yeah, smooth,
glass-like
completely clear.
surface. Oh,
You
it's
can
clear.
see, yeah, you can see past it slightly, but it's kind of this like immediately winding and curving
Oh,
tunnel. Like it looks natural. It looks like just like a natural cavern down into the seafloor here.
I've got 5 hours before I have to rewild shape. I'm going to continue to search around this area.
Okay. How long are you planning on spending here?
I could. How long does. I mean, not that I have to worry about it for. Oh, it's 24 hours. The depth would crush me. I'll give myself an hour to swim back up. So, I'll start with 5 hours. And then if I haven't found anything, I'll re-wild shape it back to the octopus. Just from the octopus to the octopus. And spend another 4 hours down here. So a total of 9.
Okay. Leonin, you're on the deck of the ship. Argus turns into an octopus and leaps into the ocean. Everyone else is under deck doing something. You're not really sure what. An hour passes. 2 hours pass. Is there anything you want to do in this meantime?
I'd probably jump in. See if I can find Argus.
Okay. So as you go to jump in, Soup kind of on the deck goes, You're not gonna go down there, are you?
No, I was planning on it.
You
wanna
can't breathe
come?
underwater.
Do I need to?
Yeah, he's been down there for like 2 hours.
Oh. Well,
Do you-
can you make me breathe underwater? Do you have that ability?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, cool. Great. Cast water breathing on you, himself, on Gum Gum, on Phil.
Jesus.
Just in case. Because it lasts like 24 hours. So you
It
just
does.
like,
That's what
walk.
I had to double check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He goes, Do you want me to come with you?
Yeah, if you want to come, you're more than welcome.
Well, all right, we'll make it a bro dive. We'll dive in there as bros.
Oh, okay, we're diving.
We're diving, yeah.
I'll pull out my rod, turn it into a ram, and jump off, and with my wings do like a speed tornado, like torpedo move, and just
Soup goes, fuck. Like jumps off, dives in normally, and starts slowly swimming down after you as the weight is just pulling you straight down. Argus, you spent about 2 hours extra down here searching around. You find a few more of these kind of covered entryways. They all lead into these same little tunnels, and then you hear a thong, like a small ringing sound. You kind of poke your little octopus head up, and you see Leonin, the lordly rod of lordly might. That's what it is. In its ram form, having just made connection at the bottom of the ocean. And Soup, about probably 500 feet behind, just slowly just moving his way down.
Shake my octopus head, swim over to him, wave the tentacle, kind of gesture him as I swim over to where one of the smooth panes is, and I knock on it. Tunk, tunk, tunk. Or I pick up a rock and knock on it because squishy tentacles won't knock well.
Yeah.
No, you want me to hit it with a rock? I'll like grab
Octopus
the,
heads aren't built for nodding.
I'll grab the rock. I'll tap it.
It tinks like glass.
I'll reach over with a tentacle, grab the battering ram of lordly might. Tink.
Oh, okay, of course. I'll grab the
If
ram
an-
and just
Octopus could facepalm all 5 tentacles.
I'll grab the rod, kind of like bat with my wings to like
Yeah.
go back a little bit, and then I'll start like building momentum and just swoosh down and smoke it.
Make an athletics check.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right? For the ram thing, you
Yeah.
you get like a plus something in your athletic check, plus 10.
That's a 41. That's pretty good, right?
Fucking nuts.
For those at home, that was off of a 16 roll.
Oh my god.
Yaragak has plus 15 plus 10 from this rod.
Yeah. Just on athletics checks made with the ram specifically.
Using it as a ram.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can roll up to a 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, y'all could crash through the gates of heaven.
Garagak, you swim down with full might, just boom. And this pain shatters. You and Argus, who are both down there, Soup was still up above trying to catch up, are immediately sucked into this vacuumous vortex as it sucks you in. There was no water behind the pain. So it opened up this space that is now trying to fill itself.
Mhm.
You guys are sucked inside and you come sputtering out at this, in this open foyer.
That's how you
Is
say
it-
that, yeah. Or foyer. Either way.
Is
fine.
it
Yeah.
flooded or is it like
No.
breathable?
So the water you see as it gets into this tunnel,
Like a P trap.
it's siphoning up along the wall.
Oh
And
wow.
out of this opening at the top, you see there's another one of these panes, and the water is going through it out and then is being held in place backwards. This room itself is open up. It is hundreds of feet long. It reminds you a lot of the size of like that opening entryway to where you met Tempest. These the like massive, just tall ceilings. I mean, one of the 10
Yeah.
clearly lived here and would be moving around as such. It extends off pretty much. You spitting out of this tunnel kind of roll and find yourselves against a wall, and you cannot see far enough into the distance to see the other side of this room.
I will drop the wild shape since we're in a place with breathable air. And I have a thing for this. I mean, I take it it goes out past our dark vision.
Yep.
I have a thing for this.
I was gonna say, if you don't, I definitely.
Oh, I do. It's a feature that I haven't actually gotten to use yet.
Nice.
It's 3rd level. That's what I needed to know. Oh, really? It only does that far? 60-foot sphere of light spreads out from your point, or a point you choose. Bright light and dim light, an additional 60. So that's 120 feet of light. Are there loose rocks and pebbles and stuff? I'll pick up a loose rock. My eyes will flash blue as I am activating a Ismar ability, and I cast daylight on the rock. So
It
we now
starts
have
to glow. You said 120 feet of light?
60 bright, 60 dark, or dim.
You still cannot see the other end of this chamber. At this moment, we're going to cut.
Okay.
back up to the boat where the rest of the boys would see Soup come jettisoning out of the water, much like Harry Potter Goblet of Fire movie style, where he just like whoosh and lands and is scrambling. The rest of you hear a thump on the top deck of the ship, and you hear Soup running in the stairs. They got ate by the ground. They got ate by the ground. We gotta save them. We can't. We gotta go. Just like running.
Can't hear you,
Dave,
buddy.
you have Zoom muted, yeah?
Let's go
Sorry.
You're
upstairs.
fine.
Yeah, Juliana would go upstairs.
Okay. Soup is drenched head to toe. Tumult, are you joining them?
I'm not currently here. Every minute I would be re-entering Alt's domain, working on improving charisma with him. Like I'm literally working on talking, deceiving,
Okay.
entrapment.
Soup looking at the other two of you goes, we gotta get Tumult. We need everybody. This is a mission.
Soup, what
They
happened?
got 8. And he just like grabs you like as high on your shoulders as he can, and he just shakes you. They got 8 by the ground. And
Like,
just, like
it-
tosses you and runs. And Tumult, like there's knocking, and when you come out of Ult's space, you hear the over and over.
What?
They got 8 by the ground.
Who got ate by the ground?
Leonin and Argus.
Did you see what they were doing?
Yep,
What were they doing?
they were on the ground and then it ate them.
Did Leonin do anything?
Nope,
So he didn't hit anything.
nope. It was dark.
So you didn't see.
I saw everything I needed to. I watched them get eaten by the fucking ground.
Soup?
You're just gonna leave them in there?
No.
Who knows if they can get out? Who knows what's
So-
going on? We gotta go save them.
We're in the middle of the ocean, right?
Yep.
Like I haven't been to the top since Argus started flying. Soup, where did the dragon come from?
The ocean.
Are we above it?
Soup looks at you, and the panic has kind of left. Soup's not a smart man,
That's how I'm slowly working it through with him.
but Snoop is one thing, and that is a fucking ranger in D&D. And Snoop,
Are dragons his favorite?
Soup looks at you and goes, "Why do you think I'm so scared, Tumult? If they went into the lair of an ancient dragon, they are bound to be trapped in all sorts of ways that even Leonin and Argus aren't prepared for on their own. We need to get down there because who knows what could be in there? Who knows if this ancient dragon had been breeding and there could be a plethora of children down there that they would have to fight against, up to and including adult dragons. We need to go now."
He makes a point.
I don't know about you. I'm not losing 2 more friends today. And he turns and he like runs back up to the top of the ship. Just, whoever's coming's coming, but I'm going back in there. Runs.
Okay.
Did Tapartos, when he earlier shared that he talked to Olan already?
Yeah, I probably would have mentioned it in passing at least. Actually, have I seen you since, or did you just go off into your room?
When you went back into the room originally, because I
Okay,
would have been
then
in there.
yes.
Okay. I'm stopping by Lysander's room. I'm gonna see if Olan is still here.
He might be too tired.
Nope. Okay. I will slowly walk up behind them, and as I'm walking to the edge of the ship to jump off, I'm pulling out a scroll of sending. And I'm sending a message to Lysander. There's a 5% chance it fails because it's going across a plane. So if you want me to do you guys roll D100 then? I don't know. Whatever Alex doesn't say. All right. Well, I'm not within 5% of either end. Whew.
Joke's on you. It was 85 to 90. Anyway.
It was
Just-
specifically 89 5 times.
all Lysander will hear, and no one else, because that message will be said in my head. I don't care. You told no one. If you need help, I won't tell, but tell your boyfriend, please. I'm not asking for a response. Like, I think I'd have a couple words. No response needed. And that's it. That's all you hear from me. And I will go down. I'll just hold my breath on the way down. I don't need to breathe.
As you guys are going, Soup casts water breathing on all of you as you jump.
Oh, okay.
Just like, whoosh.
Oh, we're just jumping in.
He just dives in and goes straight down.
The pressure, soup. I'm just gonna
Eliana, are you going with them?
let my armor take me.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What's Soup using right now? What's in Soup's hand? Well, on Soup's bot. Does Soup have like a sword or something?
Soup has a bow.
Cool. I'll cast light on Soup's bow, and then I'll follow Soup. And
Okay, yeah. You
Yep.
guys have a little bit of a beacon of light following down. You guys get down, you see this same entryway, and as soon as you get within 30 odd feet of it, it sucks you in.
Oh joy.
Leonin and Argus, you guys have slowly started progressing forwards at this point, I'm assuming.
I was gonna actually go God mode
Okay.
at about. Can I see the ceiling? Or no? No, I look up and it's just darkness. Okay. We'll say 30 feet up. Rough estimate of what I feel like centered of this place is. I will cast Wall of Light, which is 240 feet of light.
Okay.
It's 120 of bright and 120 of dim.
Much like a chandelier being lit inside
Yep.
of a grand hall, it lights up, and you guys do get a lot more vision, and you can see, you still can't quite see the edges of the room on the outsides, but you gather it's probably about 350 feet wide in all directions. But you do, tossing it out forwards a little ways, see a massive kind of doorway in front of you, ornately carved stone. What languages do y'all speak?
Common,
Celestial, Common, and Sylvan, and Druidic.
Common, Orc, and Infernal.
There you go.
For whatever reason.
You guys don't recognize any of the symbols on the doors. But as you kind of sit and you're contemplating, looking on, like thinking on how to progress forward, a few minutes pass, and you hear thoop, 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 as 4 other people come like pouring out into this room. Those 3 in Soup. Yeah, to Partos, Tumult, Ileana.
Phil and Gum
Soup.
Gum were left on the boat.
Somebody has to watch the boat besides Hemlock and Timmy.
Can
I
bring
would
Big
fully
Heck?
trust
Timmy's
Gum
got
Gum
this.
protecting that boat.
Can I bring Big Heck?
A Big Heck would not fit through the door, but he will diligently wait.
I can
Out,
cast
like-
reduce on him.
I was gonna like polymorph wand him into like a fish or something.
All right, yeah, fuck it. Big Heck comes along. There you
I
go.
was like,
Yeah.
I get to cast enlarge reduce at will from the staff of the Magi, so I will make him.
So even reduced, he would still be a large creature and wouldn't fit through the door. But you polymorph him into a fish. So correction. Thump, 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 thump. And then there's a flopping sound.
Oh no, it's gonna turn into Gyarados.
Oh.
Cast polymorph again, turns it into one of the fucking winged serpents, just like flying around.
Not again. Not again.
No, Ileana, I assume you drop the spell once you guys are inside, and you see for a brief moment that Big Heck is laying on the ground just flopping because just hasn't realized he's back to normal yet. But as you guys are standing in this grand hall,
Oh, hi.
that is where you're going to end tonight's episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Now, seriously, everybody home, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had as much as a ride as some of our players did as things came into realization. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And of course, if you did, like the video, comment on the video. We will respond to you because we love you. Share the video to your friends who think they would enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Ring the notification bell so you know every Wednesday when those videos go up. And we will see you next time on The Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.